Hi, I'm Sam Bottomley, the Director of Water Services for Devon, Cornwall and Yards of Scilly. I just thought I'd come on and talk to you around some customer contacts we've had in the St Ives area for intermittent supply of water. So in that area we've been doing a fair amount of work to improve the reliability of our network and our pumping stations and the service reservoirs. And one of those key risk areas we've been dealing with has been steeple service res. So that reservoir is due its 10-year inspection period, and we want to go inside it and understand what it's like from a structural condition to make sure it's good from a reliability perspective and also water quality. To take that service reservoir out, we've had to do a lot of planned activities and preparation work, which we did prior to Easter. We run some trials with the service res temporarily offline to make sure that we could keep all our customers in supply, and we completed that testing just prior to the Easter period when we brought the reservoir back in for the holidays. Just after Easter then we took the reservoir out of service fully and drained it, and we've gone inside to do the inspections and the checks and the cleans. We did allow 2 weeks for the planned work that we knew about, and we allowed an extra 2 weeks for any unexpected work. Unfortunately, when we went inside, there was further activity that we needed to complete and get done before we could bring the service res back in. That was originally expected to take to the end of June. We've managed to accelerate that forward, and we've got that work completing as we speak, and the reservoir is due back in, provided it passes its water quality tests during next week. So that's really the background to where we've been from a supply perspective and a service reservoir provision. Unfortunately, what's happened is, as we've all seen, is this glorious weather. So we've had the heat wave that's hit us last weekend. That's really increase in demand and consumption on the network, combined with not having the reservoir in, has meant that we've had a small number, around about 100 customers who have seen some intermittent problems with their supplies. So we did respond on the bank holiday weekend. We had tankers and some of our staff on site to try and get those customers' supplies back into reliability. We pursued that really into the start of the week with our own tanker fleet and our own staff, and then we also went out to the supply chain to get some additional tanker support, which came to us on Wednesday, and since Wednesday we've managed to keep everybody back into supply, so we're in a much better place, and we're not expecting to see any further issues, especially when the weather changes slightly now when we get a bit cooler. So apologies to all of our customers that may have been affected. As I said, it's only a small handful. It's around about 100, but to those people it is a problem, and we understand. And again, we apologise for the interruptions.